Welcome back to Bucket Drop at Golden Sun. We are in the home stretch now. We gotta go through Venus Lighthouse, and then there's a point of no return at some point where we'll stop there, and then I'll decide how I want to handle the few things that there's left to do. But, we'll deal with that when we get to the end of this episode. Where, there's not that much left to do. This dungeon has some awesome music. And we need to make our way through this, and there'll be a little bit of story. I don't think there's any... I don't think we get stopped at some point in the middle for plot, but there is a point of no return at the end of this dungeon, and then there's going to be a bunch of plot, a final boss, and then lots of plot to wrap it up. So that will obviously be one video on its own, because otherwise it's going to take a while, to say the least. So, yeah, we'll get to that point first. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was the thing that... Because I mentioned before that they have an ability that deals a lot of damage and then kills themselves. And that wasn't it. I forget what it's called, but I know they explode, basically. And I'm not sure if they only use it when they get down to low HP or if they can use it any time. But they have very low HP to begin with. Oh, that gave some decent experience. What level are we at now? 27-ish? Yeah, we're at level 27. No, there's nothing to get in here. Ooh, or maybe... Nope. I thought it was going to be... I'm not sure if there's any spots like in Jupiter Lighthouse where... Not Jupiter Lighthouse, Mercury Lighthouse, where you can go through the waterfall to a secret room. I don't think there's any spots like that. Does this open up a shortcut? Nope, but there's an item. Thunder Crown. As you can tell by the evil aura, it's cursed. So this is really good defense and increases PP recovery. So I think I'm going to equip that on Garrett. And I'm going to give the Lucky Cap to Ivan so that he can unleash Swift Strike more often. And then we'll give, finally, the Jeweled Crown to Mia just because it's better. And now now nobody's using generic equipment. Everyone's got special shit. Mia was the last one to had anything like that. Oh, maybe I do go through one of these, I think. There we go. So I was wrong. There was one thing to go through. We need to take some of these out. I have to sneeze again. Excuse me, I'm done. All right. So as I mentioned, I'm moving out of my apartment. I moved a bunch of stuff out, and it's looking a little empty in my apartment. It's interesting. I didn't have that much stuff, I didn't feel like I had that much stuff, and I definitely had a lot of space to put more stuff if I needed it. But now that I took a bunch of stuff out, this place really feels empty. The only stuff that's left really in my room, I have my computer desk because I work on these videos. I just go on my computer. I do my actual work at this computer desk. I have my for funsies computer on the left, and I have my work computer on the right. That was a damaging turn. Oh yeah, this is Venus, so I can use shurikens. Though, actually, the Thunder Lizard definitely... the Thunder Lizard has got to be Jupiter-based. And I also realized I kept calling this Jupiter Lighthouse earlier, but it's Venus Lighthouse. I've since corrected myself to Venus Lighthouse, but I said Jupiter Lighthouse plenty of times. Jupiter Lighthouse is in the sequel. I didn't do that much damage overall there. Oh god, these things are just wailing away on me. Oh, and we've got multiple stuns. That's not ideal. Then we gotta do a Thunderclap, and I guess a Hail Prism will do more damage. Oh god. That did, like, no damage to the Thunder Lizard. At least it took repair. Oh, Garrett's gonna die. Okay, Garrett's fine. Oh, they didn't get restored from that. I thought that stun is removed in one turn. Oh, they're paralyzed, not stunned. I could be mixing my games up here, but ooh, spiked armor. Wow, that's unexpected. So spiked armor, this changes things. What the spiked armor does, it's got a higher attack. It's got a higher attack increase than the Ashura armor. It's got a lower defense, but it increases unleash rate. So we're gonna give that. We're gonna take that, and then we're gonna give the Ashura armor to Garrett. Sorry, the attack boost is better than the speed. And let's see, is that an improvement on anybody? Nope. What do you have equipped? Oh yeah, storm gear. Yep. Yeah, we've that's probably what our final our final armor overall is gonna be. Fly well. Yep, everyone else should be good, right? Yep. Was there? I feel like there was something else I had to do in that room. This is shit. We're gonna have to do that a lot in the Lost Age. I think this just creates a shortcut. Does it? Yes? Yes, okay, yeah. I know what I'm... Never mind, I didn't have to do anything else. Instead, yeah, we're gonna go around and pop back out over there. Okay. But like I was saying, I don't have that much stuff left. I have my computer desk, my bed, my dresser, my my little nightstand, but I've taken all of the stuff out of and off of the nightstand. Like I don't have a lamp anymore. Room here? No. The nightstand is essentially empty, but I'm still using it to hold up my stuff. Like when I sleep with my phone and like everything charges on top of it right next to me, so I still have that stuff there, but it's empty. And I can fit that in my car, so if I need to, I can move that out before if there's not enough room in the moving truck. And then in the living room, we have a couch that we're trying to sell. We haven't successfully sold it yet, but hopefully soon. I didn't need to push that. We have the TV, we have a table, and we have two little end tables. And in the kitchen, we still have all the pots and pans. That's the main thing we didn't bring back because I'm still going to be using them. And we just have a folding table with a couple of things on it that need to go back. But, like, I got rid of the guitars, I got rid of a little bit of furniture, I emptied out all the closets, I took all my clothes back, so I just have enough clothes for the week to get me through this week, and, like, one or two extra nice shirts in case if anyone that I know that lives in the area is like, hey, let's go do something, it's your last week. But, yeah, most of the other stuff's out, and speaking of the... Oh, here we got a puzzle. We need to go... I can't remember if both of these need to connect, or just one does. I think just one does, and I know what I have to do. Push you in this way. I'll go ahead and push you this way now, so I don't have to use move. And then the other one goes in on the top. So my closet is now completely empty. I took home, like, most of my seasonings and stuff. I just kept a couple ones. So my cabinets are mostly empty. I brought home most of my clothes, so my drawers are mostly empty. And I brought home most of the junk that was in my my computer desk, so my computer drawers are mostly empty. At this point, pretty much I just have the clothes that I need to wear for the week. And just a couple things in the fridge. I didn't go grocery shopping, and I told my mom not to send me home with leftovers this week because I just need to finish whatever's in the fridge because there's probably not room for it in my parents' fridge. I'm going to bring whatever is left over back with me rather than throw it out. I don't want to be wasteful, but I can't shove too much stuff in their fridge. We got a item. Is this what I think it is? No. I forgot about the dragon scales. So the dragon scales have an even higher defense and raises water and fire resistance. But I'd rather have the attack boost of the Ashura, I think. Yeah, the HP restoring is pretty irrelevant. That will be pretty useful. Alright, actually I will equip that. Yeah, the critical boost of the spiked armor is just too good. It's better than the defense of the Asura armor. Alright, so I was... Oh, there's another one. Okay, so this is the way to progress. Let me double check the room we walked past then, just to make sure that there wasn't any treasure in there. Because I know we get at least one more... We're gonna get the best weapon in the game. Yep, there's the attack. Wow. Alright, so at least it only targets two people, up to 3 people, so it can't hurt the whole party. But that did over 200 damage to Mia. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. But we're going to get the strongest weapon in the game at some point in here, and then that will be the final piece of treasure. Oh, never mind. The final piece of treasure, other than when we go back to beat the final boss of Crossbone Island, but we're not going to do that until we get to the point of no return, and obviously the best weapon in the game comes before that, because then we wouldn't be able to return. And there's actually arguably another weapon that could be in the running for the best weapon in the game, but it's one of the ones that you need to manipulate RNG to drop. I don't remember which enemy drops it, but it's the strongest Light Blade in the game. So everyone except me can equip it. The final weapon we're going to find here that I said is the most powerful one is a longsword, and it's possible that only Isaac can equip it. I don't think Garrett can. He might be able to, but I don't think he can. But what it does is it increases your earth power and resistance, and it has the highest attack boost in the game, and it's just a really strong unleash too. So when you're playing the game normally, and you just keep everyone in their mono elemental classes, it makes Isaac ridiculously strong, because if he has just 7 Earth Djinn, and he has this thing increasing his Earth power, it's just going to do so much damage. His Earth Synergy will be super powerful, his Earth Unleashes and Summons will be powerful, and the Sword Unleash itself will be powerful. Is there anything up here? No. Okay, that's just how we get back. But we're not going to need to... Well, I'm going to need to get back at some point, but you won't see that. Now, is there a... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say, can I hop across that, but I don't need to. Or maybe I can get down quicker there. Oh, I can, okay. Never mind. Oh, right. We have to go over here first. And then I'm sure you could guess that we have one more sand stream to unleash, and then once we do that one, then we can go up to the right. And then we'll be getting close to the point of no return at that point. And this actually took longer than quicker than I expected it to. So I might have been able to... that would have made the last video a little bit long, so I wouldn't have snuck it in at the end, but... We'll see where our timing's at when we get there. I'm worried. I keep bringing that up too early. Let's just let the game unfold. I'm gonna throw in a Hail Prism just for good measure, because I should be able to beat this thing in one turn. Oh, especially if that unleashes. Yep. We'll do a little bit of damage to these guys, and I should be... I was gonna say I should be able to kill all of them next turn, but maybe they'll just kill themselves and kill me. Okay. So, these things' feet is just so creepy. We're gonna take them out, then we'll heal outside of battle. And, yep, you're dead. Any level ups? Nope. I don't think anyone's gonna really learn anything useful for another couple levels, so... I don't need to grind at the... Oh, I remember this room. Yeah, this is where we get the best weapon. Okay, that's the wrong way. It's right there. Gaia Blade. Let's see if Garrett can equip it. Okay, he can equip it. Well, he can't right now because I can't unequip the mace, but we're going to give it to Isaac, and he's going to get a massive attack power boost, and it also, it increases his earth power and earth resistance. The earth resistance, whatever. It, oh, that's less of an attack increase than I thought. 112. Oh, I forgot it recovers HP. 112 and 106. Oh, okay, yeah. That's less of an attack boost than I thought, but I'll take it. The Drown might be a little bit better than Bindings, because Drown has a small chance to KO the opponent, but obviously it doesn't work on bosses, and you can't really bet on it, so I'm not gonna keep the other one equipped just for that. Oh, this is where... But, yeah, I don't think there's... The best weapon for Mia is the Wicked Mace that Garrett is currently equipped with. Let's see, which way do we want to go here? Go straight up there. Okay, I see what we gotta do. Oh, no, never mind, that won't work. Okay, we need to come up this path, I think. So we can go straight up, to the left, up, and to the... Okay, yeah, that's what we gotta do. So this one will go here. I was thinking we can make it all the way along the path on the right until we get here, but then it would have to go side to side, which there isn't room for. So instead, we're going to go along this middle path. You have to do this a couple more times in the Lost Age, and they're generally a little bit more complicated. As much as I love Golden Sun, I think the sequel kind of just takes everything that was good about it and makes it better. It's a sequel where it's essentially the same game. It's two halves of the whole story. I think it was planned that way all the way from the beginning. It was planned as one game, and they realized it was too big to fit on a Game Boy Advance cartridge, so they decided to split it in two games, and that was always the plan. There was never going to be just this game, and the story was going to end where this game ends. It was always planned to be a full story, and they just realized it doesn't fit on one. I don't know if they were planning on doing it on a stronger, like on a console or something, and then they got told they were going to do it on the Game Boy Advance, and they realized, well, this game's too big, we have to make two of them, but that's the way it happened, and I believe they just took everything good about the original Golden Sun and just made it, everything works a little bit better, a little cleaner in the Lost Age, and that's why it's, collectively, they make my favorite original game on the Game Boy Advance, but specifically, there's our Titan Blade. Nice and powerful. With the Unleash boost we're getting, that's going to unleash pretty often. I think, I was just reading about this, I think the maximum you can achieve in this game is 67%. In the Lost Age, you can get up to like 99%, and I believe you can even glitch your way into over 100%, which obviously just means it'll happen every turn. With the 99%, it's essentially every single turn, but it's not quite every single turn. Well, for all intents and purposes, it will be every turn, because it's something like 99.9, and then about 99 point decimal places happening every turn. So you can essentially achieve 100% Unleash, and that's a very viable strategy by giving that to your main lord and giving them the strongest weapon in that game. That will be the point of no return, but we can't get to there right from here. So instead, we got to go down and around. That's a very viable strategy, because the strongest weapon in the Lost Age is ridiculously powerful. Not in terms of attack power. There is one weapon stronger in terms of pure attack power, but the Unleash of the strongest weapon in the game has a 100% chance. It deals triple damage every time, and it's ridiculously powerful. And you stick it on your main lord, you boost his attack power just like I did with Isaac in this game. You unleash every single turn, and then you just win. You do like, I can't remember if you do like maybe 300. You do like 400 to 500 damage every turn. Maybe if it was like 600 damage. It's ridiculous. It's like as strong as using some of the strongest synergy in the game, and it's just free. You could just do it every turn. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty damn cool. All right, so I'm pretty sure we are actually we're about to be at the point of no return. So this might be a short episode, but I'll decide maybe I'll do a little grinding and stuff off camera and show you a sped up version of me beating the final boss of Crossbone Island and stick it at the end of this, but I'll do that, and then, depending on how long it takes, I might stick it on at the end, because I definitely want to show the fight, at least, but it might, I don't know how long it's going to take, and how much grinding I have to do, basically. So I'll figure that out. But we're probably going to end the episode here. It might get tacked on at the end, and because I don't want to make it a standalone episode if it's only going to be 10 minutes when it's sped up, because on its own, it's not going to be interesting watching the fight. Like, I'll speed the whole thing up, because it's going to take a long, long time. Like, even sped up. I'll probably speed my emulator up, and then I'll also speed the video up in Premiere Pro, and it will still take a while. Like, the fight itself might take an hour. Legitimately. Yep, here we are. So, when you jump down that is the point of no return. And then the story's gonna go on, and it'll be a while from there. So that'll be a video on its own. We're gonna pick it up right here next time on Bucket Drop. Peace out.